been loving it then, I still love it now. Still, I play WoW. Still, I play WoW. Getting better every day, let me show you how. Cause still, I play WoW. Still, I play WoW. It's getting harder to stay, but at the end of the day, it's a guilty pleasure, so just log in and play. Whether it's classic or retail, I'ma do a slash bow. Still, I play WoW. Still, I play WoW.
It's been a lot of years, shit did this game change, and I still cannot decide if I should melee or range. See, it started in vanilla when nobody knew shit. It was all a big adventure and we got addicted to it. Took a year to get 60, then came Burning Crusade, PvP in arenas, heroic dungeons and raids, good times. But you know another thing, everybody lost their shit when we got the Lich King, and it was beautiful. What was all that you heard? PvP videos, always with music from the start. Great questing, great raids, and man, what a story. Wrath was the best in almost every category. Then came Cataclysm, Deathwing was pissed. All of Azeroth revamped, but the feelings were mixed. Was the first time numbers were dropping from the game, and the first fit on this channel, so remember the name.
I've been loving it then, I still love it now. Still, I play WoW. Still, I play WoW. Getting better every day, let me show you how. Cause still, I play WoW. Still, I play WoW. It's getting harder to stay, but at the end of the day, it's a guilty pleasure, so just log in and play.
What is worth fighting for?
Remember when we got mists, Pandarans, new talent tree and monks using fists. Initially we hated it, didn't see through the cracks, but in the end they turned out to be one of the best expects. Warlords got cut by the developer knife.
But hey, what got me back into my social life?
Then Legion came through. Man, what a beauty, got my artifact weapon and was back on duty. And plus was a breakthrough, Coruscant into raids, Mage Tower gear sets and the class campaigns. A big sword in the world, moving to BFA. We got traits, but artifacts were taken away. Bad decision, bad system, everything seemed less. They try to fix it in patch 8.2, and the essence is moving in the right direction, although some still doubt, especially now with 8.3 being out. The finale was weak with the ending of Nissath, no big plot, but the big sport still in Azeroth. Either you hate it or love it, the cycle never ends. Marcelian online, baby, see you in Shadowlands.
I've been loving it then, I still love it now. Still, I play WoW. Still, I play WoW. Getting better every day, let me show you how. Cause still, I play WoW. Still, I play WoW. It's getting harder to stay, but at the end of the day, it's a guilty pleasure, so just log in and play. Whether it's classic or retail, I'ma do a slash bow. Still, I play WoW. Still, I play WoW. I've been loving it then, I still love it now. Still, I play WoW. Still, I play WoW. Getting better every day, let me show you how. Cause still, I play WoW. Still, I play WoW. It's getting harder to stay, but at the end of the day, it's a guilty pleasure, so just log in and play. Whether it's classic or retail, I'ma do a slash bow. Still, I play WoW. Still, I play WoW. I've been loving it then, I still love it now. Still, I play WoW. Still, I play WoW. Getting better every day, let me show you how. Cause still, I play WoW. Still, I play WoW. It's getting harder to stay, but at the end of the day, it's a guilty pleasure, so just log in and play. Whether it's classic or retail, I'ma do a slash bow. Still, I play WoW. Still, I play WoW. I've been loving it then, I still love it now. Still, I play WoW. Still, I play WoW. Getting better every day, let me show you how. Cause still, I play WoW. Still, I play WoW. It's getting harder to stay, but at the end of the day, it's a guilty pleasure, so just log in and play. Whether it's classic or retail, I'ma do a slash bow. Still, I play WoW. Still, I play WoW.
It's been a lot of years, shit did this game change, and I still cannot decide if I should melee or range. See, it started in vanilla when nobody knew shit. It was all a big adventure and we got addicted to it. Took a year to get 60, then came Burning Crusade, PvP in arenas, heroic dungeons and raids, good times. But you know another thing, everybody lost their shit when we got the Lich King, and it was beautiful. What was all that you heard? PvP videos, always with music from the start. Great questing, great raids, and man, what a story. Wrath was the best in almost every category. Then came Cataclysm, Deathwing was pissed. All of Azeroth revamped, but the feelings were mixed. Was the first time numbers were dropping from the game, and the first fit on this channel, so remember the name.
I've been loving it then, I still love it now. Still, I play WoW. Still, I play WoW. Getting better every day, let me show you how. Cause still, I play WoW. Still, I play WoW. It's getting harder to stay, but at the end of the day, it's a guilty pleasure, so just log in and play.
What is worth fighting for?
Remember when we got myths, Pandarans, new talent tree and monks using fists? Initially we hated it, didn't see through the cracks, but in the end they turned out to be one of the best Nyx packs. Warlords got cut by the developer knife.
But hey, what got me back into my social life?
Then Legion came through. Man, what a beauty, got my artifact weapon and was back on duty. And plus was a breakthrough, Coruscant into raids, Mage Tower gear sets and the class campaigns. A big sword in the world, moving to BFA. We got traits, but artifacts were taken away. Bad decision, bad system, everything seemed blessed. They try to fix it in patch A2, and the essence says move it in the right direction, although some still doubt, especially now with 8.3 being out. The finale was weak, with the ending of Nizat, no big plot, but the big sport still in Azeroth. Either you hate it or love it, the cycle never ends. Marcelian online, baby, see you in Shadowlands.
I've been loving it then, I still love it now. Still, I play WoW. Still, I play WoW. Getting better every day, let me show you how. Cause still, I play WoW. Still, I play WoW. It's getting harder to stay, but at the end of the day, it's a guilty pleasure, so just log in and play. Whether it's classic or retail, I'ma do a /bow. Still, I play WoW. Still, I play WoW. I've been loving it then, I still love it now. Still, I play WoW. Still, I play WoW. Getting better every day, let me show you how. Cause still, I play WoW. Still, I play WoW. It's getting harder to stay, but at the end of the day, it's a guilty pleasure, so just log in and play. Whether it's classic or retail, I'ma do a /bow. Still, I play WoW. Still, I play WoW. I've been loving it then, I still love it now. Still, I play WoW. Still, I play WoW. Getting better every day, let me show you how. Cause still, I play WoW. Still, I play WoW. It's getting harder to stay, but at the end of the day, it's a guilty pleasure, so just log in and play. Whether it's classic or retail, I'ma do a /bow. Still, I play WoW. Still, I play WoW. I've been loving it then, I still love it now. Still, I play WoW. Still, I play WoW. Getting better every day, let me show you how. Cause still, I play WoW. Still, I play WoW. It's getting harder to stay, but at the end of the day, it's a guilty pleasure, so just log in and play. Whether it's classic or retail, I'ma do a /bow. Still, I play WoW. Still, I play WoW.
It's been a lot of years, shit did this game change, and I still cannot decide if I should melee or range. See, it started in vanilla when nobody knew shit. It was all a big adventure and we got addicted to it. Took a year to get 60, then came Burning Crusade, PvP in arenas, heroic dungeons and raids, good times. But you know another thing, everybody lost their shit when we got the Lich King, and it was beautiful. What was all that you heard? PvP videos, always with music from Disturbed, great questing, great raids, and man, what a story. Wrath was the best in almost every category. Then came Cataclysm, Deathwing was pissed. All of Azeroth revamped, but the feelings were mixed. Was the first time numbers were dropping from the game, and the first fit on this channel, so remember the name.
I've been loving it then, I still love it now. Still, I play WoW. Still, I play WoW. Getting better every day, let me show you how. Cause still, I play WoW. Still, I play WoW. It's getting harder to stay, but at the end of the day, it's a guilty pleasure, so just log in and play.
What is worth fighting for?
Remember when we got myths, Pandarans, new talent tree and monks using fists? Initially we hated it, didn't see through the cracks, but in the end they turned out to be one of the best Nyx packs. Warlords got cut by the developer knife.
But hey, what got me back into my social life?
Then Legion came through. Man, what a beauty, got my artifact weapon and was back on duty. And plus was a breakthrough, Coruscant into raids, Mage Tower gear sets and the class campaigns. A big sword in the world, moving to BFA. We got traits, but artifacts were taken away. Bad decision, bad system, everything seemed blessed. They try to fix it in patch A2, and the essence says move it in the right direction, although some still doubt, especially now with 8.3 being out. The finale was weak, with the ending of Nizat, no big plot, but the big sport still in Azeroth. Either you hate it or love it, the cycle never ends. Marcelian online, baby, see you in Shadowlands.
I've been loving it then, I still love it now. Still, I play WoW. Still, I play WoW. Getting better every day, let me show you how. Cause still, I play WoW. Still, I play WoW. It's getting harder to stay, but at the end of the day, it's a guilty pleasure, so just log in and play. Whether it's classic or retail, I'ma do a /bow. Still, I play WoW. Still, I play WoW. I've been loving it then, I still love it now. Still, I play WoW. Still, I play WoW. Getting better every day, let me show you how. Cause still, I play WoW. Still, I play WoW. It's getting harder to stay, but at the end of the day, it's a guilty pleasure, so just log in and play. Whether it's classic or retail, I'ma do a /bow. Still, I play WoW. Still, I play WoW. I've been loving it then, I still love it now. Still, I play WoW. Still, I play WoW. Getting better every day, let me show you how. Cause still, I play WoW. Still, I play WoW. It's getting harder to stay, but at the end of the day, it's a guilty pleasure, so just log in and play. Whether it's classic or retail, I'ma do a /bow. Still, I play WoW. Still, I play WoW. I've been loving it then, I still love it now. Still, I play WoW. Still, I play WoW. Getting better every day.
Right. Hello. Early morning stream. How's everybody doing? To the fact he can't take any weight on his hand, he had to piss the pencil. I don't know why I find that so funny. Hello everybody. I'm just setting things here. Give me a second. It is indeed an early stream. Early indeed. Now, we do have a couple of challenges here. How do I do this? There you go. I have decided to not farm mounts on stream because it's boring as fuck for some reason. I don't know. Some people can do it. I don't know if that's me. Can you be tighter, please, so you can give me the cold temperature that I desire? Instead, we will do them as part of some challenges. Now, I don't know exactly if I'm going to add more or subtract or focus on one or the other, but currently I figured that yesterday doing the dungeon with the mage was actually kind of fun. The problem with doing dungeons is that I'll either have to form a group with you guys, so because you know what's going on. Because if you see like a 670 item level DPS doing a little bit over the tank damage, you're gonna have questions if you're a regular pug. So for now, this is what's up. This is kind of wet now. That's why I like it. Let's see what the mail is on the mage though. Play red, you can play that with one hand. Probably. I kind of want to get through all of the classes. Do like one dungeon. Ideally would have been a 10, but I don't think I can unless I'm like giga geared. Because my rotation is going to be so inefficient. I managed to do it with Arcane, so that of course helped. And obviously with more and more practice, we can do more and more and better. But until then, You had a pop at me about doing keys on stream. A pop about doing keys on stream. You have to be a bit more specific. So this is implementing one button rotation. Yeah, they knew I was gonna fuck up and be one-handed. Oh, you stream tankies on my days off. Wait, okay, so is this your day off or how that happened with my hands? I wanted to engage in one of my long lost hobbies of horse riding, and apparently if you do it like in the movies where you slap the horse's ass, that doesn't work. So I'm off to 2 weeks and you went and broke your arm. I don't understand what that means. Bro. Why, you guys aren't seeing this? Oh shit, no, I need to... I spend so much gold trying to get this on my own. Bro, I don't know how to feel about this, man. On one hand, my boy here wanted to do something cool. On the other hand, I had a challenge to undertake. God damn it. I'm so conflicted. What do I do? I'm choking my chicken too hard. I don't know what to do. I got sent mounts. I got sent mount yesterday, and this is the mount that I've been working on to get with my engineering. Well, yeah, the people are fine to show their appreciation, but this is part of my challenge. This is not a challenge anymore. I'm just getting free stuff. It's not the point. Clearly, you're broke. You're at the moment. I'm a full-fledged streamer. I'm getting free stuff. Embrace this. I'll need to figure out challenges where people cannot contribute. Or maybe... I guess this is, if you really think about it, this is the same as you guys carrying me in keys, right? Like, what's the difference? Right? Alright, fucking hell. Holy shit. Wow. I don't know who Pledge is, but I appreciate you. Oh, I accidentally typed 1. Listen, I'm handicapped, okay? To the one-armed gamer. Holy shit, these are such... I got the Mecha Mogul, bro. Oh! I got 2 of my all-time favorite mounts ever now. I can't believe I have these mounts. Also, this 3-2, the Poseidon. I've wanted this ever since I started playing retail. Oh my god, dude. Also, the Panzers are really cool. It's a challenge for me to get free stuff from people. All right, we're 496. Okay, here's the thing. No more free mounts. 4 mounts, farming 4 mounts should not be that hard. I'm deliberately not picking easy mounts anyway. So I'm going to reject any future donations for the time being until I complete this challenge. It's only 4 mounts, right? Because I could have, okay, by the way, I could have bitched out and chose the 10 easiest mounts to get that you just buy from a vendor. But I didn't, okay? So cut me some slack. Bound Blizzard. So I guess this is the most middlest of the ground possible. 504? That's a weird number. It should be 506 at that point, right? God damn it. No, it's 6. Yeah, we'll change it to 6. We'll change it to 6. That's right. That makes sense. That makes sense. I'm happy with that scenario. I need some better commands. So we're going to and to go. I'm gonna do that for the stream title. I'm gonna have to open up Photoshop here. And what up, Brad? I do play on EU, yep. Would you come a Paladin? One-armed? Bro, don't trash the Paladins, man. I know you're talking about red, bro. I think I'm getting my t-shirt wet with this shit. Alright, I'm gonna take it off and refrigerate it again. Freeze it again, because fuck, I think I need this so bad. Alright, let's update mounts. 496 out of 506. Okay, can I save this? There you go. Hey Paravel, I'm very fine, thank you so much. I'm gonna go put this in the freezer because this is what you do. Thank you very much, Post. Appreciate it, man. I put ice cream in the freezer, tastes better. I bet it does. But now I can rock my cool new mounts. Alright, it doesn't do mount special when it's in skywriting mode. Okay. Next class on the list that we're gonna do a key with is the Druid. Let's hop on the Druid. Because I'll need to set up keybinds. Can I even do Druid? Oh, we're game? That's true. It's because I use different commands here. Alright. I cannot tank or heal, I don't think. Until I get really accustomed to the thing. Because I'll just get people killed, for sure. I could play Feral or Balance. Balance sounds Terrible. Did it happen while you were saving kittens from fire? Actually, dogs from drowning. That's what that happened. Why do I have rage? Why is my rage bar there? So weird. Can I play Feral? Let me think about it. So if I do play Feral, let's see what options I have. Because with balance, I have to do a lot of tab targeting, which means I'll have to bind tab target for balance. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait, this is the braid build. Well, I still... No, I think I have way too many binds as Feral. Feral has more binds than Arcane. So I need to bind all 4 of these. Now I'll need to bind all 4 of these. So that's 8 buttons. I'll need to bind 10 as kick. To at least 2 defensives. So 11, 12. And I don't have any binds left for my DPS buttons. Maybe I just bind Barkskin. And then I click my Convoke and my Berserk. Or I just play without Adaptive Swarm. That frees up a button for me. What do I do if I play without Adaptive Swarm? I could also play without Convoke, so I could do this. I could also play without Blood Talents, but that's kind of boring. Blood Talents is not the problem. Hey, Timothy, thank you for the 9 months, buddy. Appreciate it, dude. Are you gonna dodge the circles? I'm just gonna move. Yeah, I'm not gonna play Lion
Good morning,
Strength.
one-arm guy, MNORIPF.
Morning. I am the one-arm guy. I think Convoke is kind of fun. 12%. What else could I do? I could go Tireless Energy. I could go Savage Fury. But I don't think I can take advantage of the haste. Maybe I can go Ashmane's Guidance. Let's try that. Okay, now let's see how we combine these. Edit mode. Quick keybind mode. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna do something else. I have to kind of stay consistent, so I have to do Q, E. Q. And then we have cat form there. Kick there. Did I bind all of them? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Missing something. This is my bark skin. Okay. So this should be my cat form. Okay. Then I have Shred, Rake, Ravage, Thrash. And then I have Bite, Rip, Primal Wrath. And then this is my Bark skin. Oh yeah, no, I haven't bounded these two. Alright, there's two more that I can bind. So I'm gonna edit modes. I'm gonna do this. Quick keybind mode, and I'm gonna bind Tiger's Fury and Convoke. And I'm just gonna press Berserk because Berserk is on a 2-minute cooldown. Okay. The thing is, I'll still need to tap target somehow. As you have to wrestle with a bear, should have waited for 11-1-7 first. Yeah, that's what everybody's telling me, man. Listen, forward thinking definitely helps, for sure. I think I need to keep my arm like this for a minute. Alright. Oh my god, I need stealth. Wait, no, I'm not gonna bind cat form. I'm just gonna bind... No, I cannot bind stealth, no. I don't have enough binds. And I guess I'm just gonna target swap. This. Do this. Bite. No, that's Convoke. Shit. Tiger's Fury. Shit. Which one was bite? No, bite. My god, I'm thinking so hard about this. Bite. 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 No, this is bite. Damn it! Bite. No, that's rip. Fuck! Ah! Right. Now I'll need to Primal Wrath. But I have double Claw Break. I don't need to do... Oh my god, I did this wrong again. Apex. Right, wow, I think these might be my first Apexes. It's not too bad. I'm just very, very, very slow. Very slow. Buffed tank threats? Yeah, that's not surprising whatsoever. I expected it as much. Okay, I think we can do Feral. Before we go into Feral, maybe wait until a few more people hop into chat. So what I could do is... I could go... try to get Midnight again. Random Alliance. So the tank threat is expected because they weren't gonna buff the... Wait, don't I have a portal to Karazhan? They weren't gonna buff tank damage, that's for sure. So them buffing tank threat makes sense. Karazhan. Should I do this? Should I use the portal? I guess this is faster, so it's more time. But I didn't even know that tank threat was at 850%. I thought it was at 600%. But the fact that it was so high just shows, you know, how ridiculous threat is. Because there used to be a time when tank threat was about like 400%, 600%. But being 850% and then buffing it to like 900 and whatever. Can I open this up? Nope. He's like a proper caveman. What happened to my arm? I think I've told this story countless times. Well, back when I was a wee lad, I always liked to watch Mike Tyson fight in boxing. And I wanted to do shit, I don't know what it's called in English. The rhythm boxing exercise where you just hit the little ball that goes back and forth, right? But apparently somebody pranked me and put rocks in mine, so it was hard. Reflex Ball, is that what it's called? I would not have I would not have guessed it was Reflex Ball. A Rhythm Ball maybe, but Reflex? Wait, for real? Yeah. Well, I don't know who it was, man. I think it might have been a girl though. Morning, Justin. I guess this is good practice. What is this? Intellect. Oh shit. No. Vault. Save. Okay, so how do I do this? I open up with this. Wait, what? Oh my god, right, this is fucking... I got a legendary! Lol. Impeccable Fell Essence. The remaining cooldown, what? Of Celestial Alignment is reduced by 1 second for every 12 astral power you expend. Ah, back in the day when things were fun. I totally forgot I'm in Legacy raids. Yes, I'm trying to get the mall you already have. Yes, you've caught me. Yay, Paravel, you've solved the mystery. This might not be that hard, I think. What she said. The borrow power days before the dark times. By the way, I have a question for you guys. How do you feel about our borrow power video that we launched last week? Because it did not go well. It was not received okay. Which is fair, we kind of expected it. Maybe even wanted it. Paravel, why are you like that? Why are you like that? I started in Legion, so I might have been spoiled. You did get the best version of the borrow power for sure. Well, the thing is, bro, where are all of these coming from? When people think about borrow power, and whenever they think about the good stuff, they don't remember the bad stuff. To be fair, Legion might have had like the worst borrow power. I think if Legion came out today... Wait, am I at the right difficulty? If Legion came out today, I don't think people would be that open to it, because if you remember, in Legion, you had to farm your artifact weapon. So think of artifact weapon like hero talents that you don't get all at once. And there's like 3 times more hero talents, or twice more hero talents. And they're really good power. And you have to farm daily to unlock new hero talents, and it doesn't cross over to other specs. Definitely doesn't cross over to other classes. So if you decided that you're a feral, and then in a month you wanted to play Balance Druid, you had to start from 0 with no damage, with like basically a green virgin weapon that was the artifact weapon. Not really green, but... And then have to farm it all over again. That was basically it. That was just the weapon, but it was also the legendaries. There were a pool like, I don't know, 4, 5, 6 spec specific or class spec specific legendaries, a few more class specific legendaries, and about like 5, 10 generic legendaries. So there was a pool like about 20 legendaries or something. I think I can actually show you. There's a very good chance that the vendor for the legendary is still here. I can't remember where it is. Is it here?
Glory to the Sindora.
It's one of these guys, no?
Hello. Be careful.
Victory lies ahead.
Not a blacksmith guy. Maybe here? Forgot where the legendary vendor was. You can see all of the legendaries. So, and they would have a chance to drop from all content. And it would all be random, of course. Am I in the right place? Blood Elf? Blood Elf? You said left. Left what? Blacksmith. I was in the right place. Blood Trader. It's not this one, right? No, this was a different kind of stuff. Wait, I have bloods? Order Hall resources, alright. Blood Elf Blacksmith. Oh, there you go, yeah. So these were the legendaries, right? These were only for the druids. There's like 5 pages of them. Like 4 and a little bit. 4.5 pages of legendaries. And you had Abyss legendary, just like you do now, right? Now, you could loot like a shitty legendary, and the first legendary that drops has the highest chance of dropping. After you get a legendary, each subsequent legendary has a lower chance of dropping. And once you reach like about 4 legendaries, and you didn't loot your Abyss one, it's actually faster to level a whole new character from scratch, start your artifact progression all over again, start farming the legendaries all over again, and you would have a higher chance of looting your Abyss legendary then, because the drop chance lowered so much that it's just faster to play a different character to have a chance to loot another legendary. That was basically it. People forgot about that. I was kind of lucky because I think I got my second Abyss legendary on my Havoc when I was playing Legion in the first patch, and then eventually got the Abyss as well. So, but that was only on the Havoc. I don't think I got any other Abyss legendaries on any other characters that I played.
We must spread word of the Alliance's arrival. Post notice throughout the city.
But also, you can do borrow power well. I don't really know how. I'm not entirely sure how you can do borrow power well. Because, for instance, I like the concept of the Rathian cloak in BFA with the corruptions, because it felt like the better I make that cloak, wait, where am I going? Oh, this way. The better I make that cloak, the more I can actually see the effects in the game. The more corruptions I can stack up, the further into horrific visions I could progress, right? And the better the last boss, was it with Carapace? When corruption started to be really important? Or sanity, or corruption management? All I want is to have borrow power last more than a patch. Yeah, so there's borrow power is everything, man. Tier sets are borrow power. Trinkets are borrow power, okay? And to be fair, judging the kind of trinkets, judging the kind of tier sets that we have, I think any other borrow power would have been way better. The current tier sets that we have are incredibly boring. So if we're gonna have borrow power, I think all borrow power was actually good in the end when it was uncapped and a lot of the RNG behind it was removed. I think borrow power, the only thing that it should have as a gate is grind, which people cringe at because they forgot that they play an MMO and grind is a part of the game. Of course, you can be smart about the grind that you design so it's not oppressive or stupid. But if you put in oh right, one shot, of course. If you put in like crazy gating, like the legendary system in Shadowlands, people are gonna lose their shit. If you put crazy gating like the artifact power, unfriendliness of alts in Legion, that's gonna be a problem, right? But if you have either catch up or a vendor to you know bypass, like, okay, let's say, I don't know, what's the borrow power right now that people have the most problem with? I guess is the trinkets, right? This is the thing that's hardest to get in terms of borrow power this season. The trinkets, right? Let's say you farm, I don't know, let's say it's House of Cards, right? You farm the raid. Every time you kill a boss, you get one puzzling cartel chip, right? And you try to get, yeah, I guess puzzling cartel chip, right? And you try to get the House of Cards. Let's say for this to make sense, we're gonna talk about only one armed bandit. Every time you kill one armed bandit, you gain one card. That's a currency, right? And you killed one armed bandit like 5 times. And if you still didn't loot the trinket, you can get to a vendor that makes you buy that trinket for like 5 cards, right? So that would be a month and a week. 5 is just a round number. We can change the number. But what that means is, yeah, you can get the House of Cards if you just farm it. But if you don't farm it, you have this other system that gives you like bad luck protection. And normally in... Well, what? Normally that's kind of silly in an MMO, because then there's no reason to ever farm anything, right? Because you're always gonna just guaranteed get it. But I think in a modern version of WoW, where there's like 10,000 activities to do and each takes about 100 hours, putting more time gating for one particular thing just feels like it doesn't make sense. I think maybe it's a problem with WoW's modern design, where it's a seasonal game, where every 5 to 6 months everything resets and you lose all of that progress. This is basically like an ARPG. Morning, Alex. Yeah, I totally see your point, Maishu. I totally want that as well. Yeah, I mean, I rest, but for some reason today I just didn't sleep well at all. I have like a headache. I feel exhausted. I don't know. I went to bed early. I ate well. I don't know. I took a shit. Actually, I didn't today. Maybe that's it. I understand the dev's perspective on deterministic rewards. If all our rewards are deterministic, it takes a little bit away from the magic of getting a little bit lucky. What you could do is, let's say, make all of the gear in WoW have about 90%. Let's say, if you can measure power in numbers, let's say 100 is the best. 100 is your BIS, right? 100 power is your myth track, max upgrade, trinket, weapon, and all of that. Let's say we make all of the gear in WoW be about 90 power, right? 90 or 95. And then we put a couple of items that are BIS, that are 100, right? So even if you don't get the BIS, you still have a lot of power to pretty much tackle all content. This would also mean that content would be a little bit easier and less punishing, so that you can essentially afford to not feel too bad about not looting your best in slot. So then if you do loot your best in slot, you can be, oh my god, I finally got it, this is so cool, I got my best in slot, right? But wait, am I going the right way? All right, this way. You'll still get that cool ass moment of looting the coolest trinket or the coolest weapon, but if you loot like a delve trinket that's hero tracked, it's not just like a DPS loss. I think, no, see, this is the thing. I actually, and we can have a discussion about this if you want, but really, I think crafted items are really good in the War Within. They've done it really well. They've made it, maybe they're a little bit too expensive, but they've made it so that they're better than hero track weapons, but not better than myth track weapons. And they're weaker than myth track weapons by very little. It's 3 atom levels. I mean, you know, depends on the game that you play. 3 atom levels can mean a lot, but realistically it doesn't. 3 atom levels at most means about 1 to 2% power gain. It's just that for the people that really super optimize everything in their kit, 2% is pretty big. But for regular Joes, 2% is nothing. Right? Like if you have, let's say get Gingy, right? Gingy's probably one of the best WoW players, right? If you give Gingy 2% less power than all of the other DPSers in the game, he's probably still gonna out DPS 99.99% of them, right? He's probably gonna be out DPS by maybe a handful of people, like maybe 5 people, if he loses 2%, right? But people overvalue 2% because that's the decision making that we have left to us by Blizzard. There's not much agency you have over your character and your performance outside of that 2%, because Blizzard just makes your character super strong baseline, and then what's left for you to do is to farm that leftover 2% of power, or whatever it is, 1%, 3%, whatever. I personally love the crafting system, but a lot of people don't. I just wish the catch-up points came quicker than like 200 days from here. It depends. Listen, I would love the crafting system if you would get fewer gilded crests from content, but you could farm it endlessly. I feel like WoW is edging way too much towards an ARPG game, but it's not fully ARPG. I've said this before, bro. Either make it fully ARPG or just keep it as an MMO. And the best examples are classic vanilla WoW or Diablo, right? I'm guessing most people here either know what these are or played them as well. Classic WoW is where almost everything matters, right? You can come into the game 6 months later, you still have to do Wailing Caverns, you still have to do Molten Core, and if you get something from Molten Core, it's gonna help you out through the next raid, and you need it for the next raid. Everything matters. If you level up your professions and whatever. Ooh. Oh, bro, this used to be my favorite fight in Nighthold. I killed him too fast. Oh my god! Next time I'm here, I wanna just see all the phases if I can without killing him. That's a fucking galaxy. This is so cool, dude. This is a fucking skybox, bro. How far did you end up pushing your Brewmaster this season? Also, what happened to your arm? Brewmaster, I think about plus 13s, plus 14s. I kind of gave up a little bit because it was a combination of me being shit, but also just not synergizing really well with my group. The more I watched better Brewmasters play, the more I saw them play a little bit differently. First of all, they were playing in physical comp groups, which I did not have. And they were pulling different, like smaller pulls, more calculated routes, stuff like that. Which is fine, but also I was not in the kind of group that could do that. Because I would always have like one Unholy or one Balanced Druid or one DPS that just wanted giga pulls. I love Brewmaster, I kind of wanted to do more, but Prot Warrior was just way better. It was probably the biggest issue was me being bad, and I needed way more practice, way more games played faster than my my friends could wait for. They didn't really say anything, of course, but they were all ready to do keys way higher than I was able to tank, and I could probably end up tanking high keys. Oh, this is better. Just kill them one by one. Holy shit. They could have done way higher keys than I was ready to do, and I felt like I was keeping everybody back. So I would either have to just pug and not play with my friends anymore, or swap my tank. I think that's the main reason why. Oh. It isn't pug friendly, no. It's probably one of my favorite tanks to play this season. As much as I also love Prot Warrior. But it requires way too much experience to play it at the level that I was looking to play at, and at the level that my friends wanted to play at. Like, I was losing aggro too much, my enhancement shaman was constantly dying, I was eating up too much healing from Marcelian, too much attention from Marcelian. I had to change a lot of the things that I was doing to compensate for the fact that I didn't have as much damage, which are all super fun things to do. But I think that's like because this is the first season that I really took pushing keys seriously. I've never pushed keys as high as I did this season. I didn't really push that high. It's not like I'm doing 20s or whatever. Although the goal was to get into like 16s, 17s, 18s, which I never did before. But now, that's... I don't know if I can still make it by the end of the season. It would be nice, but I don't know. Oh wait, I forgot Tichondrius. But yeah, but Brewmaster feels like a spec that I have to play 1 or 2 seasons with before I engage with it. Or at least play more, play like 8 to 10 hours per day. Which I don't have the option to do either. This is Tichondrius, yeah? Yeah. Anything can be made as grind, yes, Shadowlands, even gear upgrades has nothing to do with borrow power on its own, only with the game systems by Blizz. The thing is, man, people love ARPGs. Because I was talking about this and I kind of got lost in the sauce. Wait, where's... People love ARPGs. ARPGs is basically the definition of borrow power. What you do in an ARPG only matters for about 2 to 3 months, however long the season lasts, and then you lose all of it and you start all over again. That's the fun part, but that's the grind part, right? On one hand, you constantly have to grind for everything, but you kind of get it eventually. Like, if you play enough, you kind of get it eventually, and you don't have to play like a mad lad. Like, RPGs are very casual friendly. I played it before Marcelian and I were doing YouTube. I had a 9-to-5 job. I was playing with other people that had 9-to-5 jobs and were going to the gyms and had families, and they all had time to play, right? Just a couple hours a day, that's fine. It's a hobby still, so, you know, you expect to have a hobby. So I feel like WoW players are just super entitled sometimes, where they just want everything handed to them on a silver platter, and when the devs finally say, okay, fuck it, there you go, then they say, oh my god, this game is boring, I don't have enough content. So part of the content of World of Warcraft is the grind, but people are just allergic to grind for some reason. This is my opinion. It's a video game. It's an MMO. MMOs, to be fair, with the people as well that are criticizing grinding, MMOs are a dying breed. Grinding is just not part of the modern game. Grinding was fine in 2004, 2008, when there were like 5 good games you could play. But now you have like 100 games you could play. When you have 100 games you can play, you don't really want to spend all of your time playing one game, right? You kind of want to play other games too, so you don't want to feel like a game's taking all of your time. And I'm using the gaming example, but this doesn't have to be with the gaming. You can have a Netflix show you want to watch. You can want to go out with your friends on Friday, Saturday nights, right? Maybe you have a family you want to take care of, right? Among other things. So there's today, there's just too many things that everybody wants to do, and which is fine. It's cool. We live in a really awesome time when entertainment is so plentiful. You have so many hobbies you can pursue. You can pursue like intellectual things, like, I don't know, reading, writing, all of that stuff. Stuff that was so hard to come by, at least in my country, like 10 to 20 years ago. Stuff like simple things like paintball, laser tag, book clubs, hiking groups. All of this shit was very rare back in the day. So you didn't have, and this is just like an example, an extrapolation of the amount of things that we can do in the modern day. But now you have like a gazillion things. Gyms are so accessible, travel is so much more accessible, all of the hobbies are more accessible. So overall, the mentality of the modern human is, bro, I just don't want something to take so much time, right? So that trickled down into gaming to the point where, bro, why do I have to spend 100 hours to get 2 items when I can spend 30 hours to get 100 items in a different game, right? Which is an ARPG. So it's just a natural progression, meaning that MMO as a genre that it used to be, it's dying. People that are willing to play MMOs the same way that they played it like 20 years ago, they're like very few. What do you think about having materials drop instead of gear similar to Monster Hunter? I think you need a combination of both. I would be for that because I like proficiency in crafting in an RPG. But there's also something to be said about, oh my god, I killed that dragon, I got its sword. I think Monster Hunter probably has the best crafting system in a game that I've played with. Or the most rewarding crafting system. But that's also Monster Hunter, that's not an MMO, right? That's mostly a single player experience. But I'm not saying that WoW cannot learn from it. You can definitely learn from it. Essentially making your kills reward you with stuff that you can build into something eventually. It can be gear or other stuff. It'd be nice if I didn't have a cap on the currencies, then I would feel good grinding more. Yep, I agree. The problem with that is that people will feel like they're forced to play the game, and people don't like that. Because then it would feel like, oh, I'm raiding with my friends, but there's this one no-lifer that has grinded everything and now has just way more part in everything than everybody. Although I do feel like people are normally going to be adjustable to this stuff because they feel like their raid leaders are going to ask them, okay, because there's no cap on crests, in the first week you need to farm 1,000 crests if you want to raid, right? That's, I think, the biggest criticism and what people are mostly afraid of, which that can be a true situation, but at the same time, you can actually be a raid leader or be in a guild that says, all right, we're just not going to ask for that. We're going to be reasonable. We're going to ask for whatever the number is that normally would be the case if the currency was capped, and everybody can just get that, right? You can just adjust your guilds. But maybe that's true, maybe that's not. But at the same time, we'll never know because we just have all of these options constantly being taken away from us. Whenever there's gated, the gating is basically to protect us from degenerate gameplay. But it doesn't give us options to deal with degenerate gameplay. It just puts everything in the hands of Blizzard, and essentially they're doing what Preach has been saying over the years. They're telling us how to play the game. And although gating does do good things, I feel like telling your players how to play the game is a bad way to make a game enjoyable. So even though it might be a little bit riskier and can cause some friction by removing gating because people might feel like they're always behind the no-lifers that can just spend all the time in the game, that at least gives them the freedom to play the game and make a choice. My opinion. And more if you're not sure, my opinion is that if you're not sure if A or B is better because they're opposing options, then put the option in that gives you more freedom, even if that comes with downsides. Because the worst comes to worst, if you're like, oh my god, bro, I just don't have the time to play with all of these no-lifers, bro. I have like 6 hours per week to play or something like that. Or 4 hours per week. If you have less than 4 hours per week, then you shouldn't be playing an MMO. But I only have like 4 hours per week. How about we make a guild that, you know, expects people to just play about 4 hours per week, and that's fine, right? You can just make guilds. The same way that there are normal guilds, heroic guilds, mythic guilds, 2-day raid night guilds, 3-day raid night guilds. You can have, you know, guilds that only want you to do 4 mythic plus per week and get about 20 to 30 crests per week, right? You can have that. That's something that players can do. That would be an option that you have access to, but you don't have access to that option because Blizzard is taking you away that option for you by mandatory putting in caps where there's nothing you can do. It's whether you want to or not. That is the amount that you can do. That's as much as you can do. I agree 100% with the give me this into, oh, I'm out of content thing with WoW. People are a bit short-sighted. The thing is, I probably have the experience of playing private servers. So in private servers, back in the day, I don't know if they still do this, but back in the day, you used to have private servers that gave you everything. There were private servers that gave you an increase in XP gain from leveling, where you would have, they would call it at the time, 10 times Blizz XP. 10 times Blizz, which means that you get 10 times more XP from everything that you did. Then you level up way quicker. And people ate that shit up. Oh my god, I leveled so much quicker, that's so much better, right? And you had servers that instantly leveled you to max and gave you all of the gear, and you can just go do raids and arenas. And people love that. But all of those eventually became boring because there's no real effort behind obtaining all of these rewards, and you take away, first of all, the content that you have to do to get to those rewards, but that you also devalue them a lot because there's no inherent scarcity, there's no inherent value, there's no inherent friction that, you know, the devs kind of love to use as an example. So I honestly think that games, this is my opinion, games are essentially an intellectual challenge most of the time. Sometimes it's a physical challenge. Bro, I don't have my sprint binded. Sometimes it can be a physical challenge. Like sports are games that are physically challenging. Although you can argue that you cannot really play sports if you're a dumbass. You still need to be able to have some kind of intelligence, whether it's physical intelligence, tactical intelligence, team cooperation intelligence, or something like that. You need something like that. And if you don't have any like challenges to overcome, your brain gets bored. Your brain is wired to survive and find solutions to problems. And if you don't, then you're just gonna become a potato watching the same TV show over and over again until you die. The last Dragonfly cinematic leaves the bad taste in my mouth. Which one was the last one? Still no mounts. Why can't I attack this guy? And plus it's keeping WoW alive. It is, because it's a replayable content. Right. But yeah, so I to finish the point with the RPG, because I got sidetracked into this big side note. The seasonal aspect of WoW, where essentially every season we're reset, because if you don't think we're reset, you don't understand how item level works. In between patches, we have about, what, 30, 39 item levels difference, which doesn't really mean anything when you think about the fact that if you farm your best gear this patch, you will be equivalent to the worst gear in the next patch. Mythic gear in one patch is LFR gear in the next patch, right? So you're kind of reset. Your power level compared to the end game is reset. It's down to 0. So this is kind of just like an ARPG, except that you don't lose your character and have to re-level all over again. Which ARPGs have fixed that to make it incredibly fast because people complain it was taking too long. Because what people wanted to do in ARPGs is also still get to the end game. But in ARPGs, you basically start a new season, you have a different style of endgame content, but you still farm gear, you farm character progression, it has, all of it is super RNG, and you try to make the most out of what you get. And then eventually your farm gets better, your grind gets better, and your drop chance improves for your gear, which is something that never happens in WoW, unless we're talking about the NAR system, right? That's the only way that your drop chance improves in WoW. So that's why ARPGs work, because you can start at the beginning of the season as a complete pleb peasant and then realize, oh shit, I have nothing. But then you start to gear, get a little bit of gear, and then you can grind a little bit better, a little bit faster, increase the loot chance again and again and again. So the equivalent of this would be if heroic raiding gave you, if all of the raids have the same item level for gear, but heroic raiding would give you twice the loot and mythic raiding would give you 3 times the loot, right? That would be a little bit crazy, but this is kind of the essence and how the ARPGs work. Maybe a little bit a higher item level, but they would give you more and more loot. Because what you did, you made your character stronger, it can do more damage, it can take more damage, you're doing content that is more dangerous, so you get more loot. But no, in WoW you just get the same loot, it's just a little bit better. The drop chance never increases, it's always the same, which is fine. This is an MMO. But then make it an MMO, man. Make me feel like if I grind my ass off for mythic gear this season, I'm not just a peasant next season. So this dichotomy, this discrepancy between the concept of MMO and an RPG is kind of where WoW is zigzagging between. And the devs are kind of doing a good job at it, because obviously people are still playing it, the game is still fun, but I feel like the game will always have a problem unless they just choose a lane. They're trying to like merge between 2 lanes, go left and right, 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 until and they just don't choose a direction. They choose an identity for the game. What is this about? Every season, every patch, are we like completely reset? Okay, then make it so that guaranteed eventually we will have all of the stuff. What's the point in losing everything at the end of the patch if you're not getting everything during that patch, no? Thoughts about Valor Stones. Valor Stones are a problem with the entire system. Valor Stones is part of an issue that I call double dipping into friction that Blizzard likes to have. So Valor Stones are a gate to upgrading your items. Valor Stones, crests, item level, and item tracks are all gates in you getting a power for your character. The Valor Stones is because once you ran out, you need to do more content. You have to wait essentially a certain amount of time before you acquire enough Valor Stones to get you more power for your character. So that's why it's a gate. Same thing with the crests. The crests are double gates because they don't drop consistently, and it's 4 or 5 of them, and you need a little bit of all of them eventually, and then you have to kind of change the content you need to do to get the right amount of crests. And you don't really change the content. You do the same content, but either weaker or stronger. So you don't really have more content or more gameplay for the crests. What else? The item level is inherently, you know, maybe item level is not a good example because it is kind of like a gate. Okay, my item level is not a good example. I'll take item level off the list, but the item track is a gate because if I have, holy shit, I have such good gear on this motherfucker. So I have this belt, right? It's hero track 2 out of 8. Right? No matter how much I grind, I can never get it past, what is it, 671? No. How high does hero track go? Is it it's 671, right? Whatever it is, right? It can never go past that. So once it's that, it's over. It's a gate. I'm done. I need to get this item at a myth track. And then start the upgrade process again. So this is the devs just multi-dip into the same issue to create more friction. So what they could do is just create one gate, and that gate could just be content difficulty. Like items have, I don't know, 20 upgrade tracks, and if you want to upgrade a specific section of that upgrade track, let's say like the last 8 that myth track normally assigns with, you have to complete dungeons. you have to do plus 10 dungeons or higher, or you have to do mythic grade or higher. And that's how you can unlock the last upgrade tracks. Or if they want to double dip, they can make it so that gilded crests just drop in that content, and then you can finally upgrade it. You don't have to have 4 versions of gloves. You can have 1 version of glove. It can drop in world quests, heroic dungeons, LFR, or whatever. And if you loot it in a higher item level content, it just has more upgrade tracks already by default, but it's the same pair of glove. And you can upgrade this to max. You just need to do tougher and tougher content. But you don't have that. You have different types of gloves, and then you have different types of crests, and then different types of content that all kind of takes away some of your power, puts it in different places, and you have to, like, yeah, it's a little bit fuckity fuck. So that's the problem with Valor Stones. It's just yet another layer of gating that feels unnecessary. Because you can, the gating is probably in place so that you don't, you know, overgear in the first couple of weeks, so then you don't abuse the system and create a power, not power vacuum, a power gap between you and somebody who just cannot play at the same rate as you do, right? But you can still create that same gate by just removing 3 out of 4 of these currencies, keeping 1, and then just... Like, I don't see how I would upgrade more eye levels quicker if I had 20 upgrade tracks on the same belt, but I needed to farm tougher content for the currency. You can just lower the drop chance of the currency, and you'd create artificially the same time frame in which it takes me to upgrade a certain piece of gear. Person as me was like, so what the fuck are all these crests for? What is this shit? Yeah, that's basically the new player experience. So many types of gloves all have the same secondary stats. Well, we don't have that, right? No, I meant as in this pair of glove exists 4 times. It exists at myth track, hero track, champion track, and veteran track, right? LFR, normal, heroic, and right. This is the same pair of glove. The only difference is the eye level. That's it. That's what I mean. I don't mean a crit mastery belt, a haste verse belt, or something like that. No, I just mean the same crit mastery belt that's like 5 versions of it. I'm not saying that my solutions are better. They can probably be chiseled and fine-tuned and made so much more polished than they currently are, but it's clear that it's a little bit too much. Doing content higher than rune curve should kick in maybe at a lower drop rate. Instead of doing content that drops guild, they should reward you a bit of rune carved, etc. Maybe, but see, that solution is because there's a problem inherently with the crests. If the problem inherently with the crest wouldn't exist, you wouldn't have the need for that solution, if that makes any sense. There's just way too much. So the crest, the upgrade system of WoW is basically do you guys know what's the called cellophane wrap or the tube? Oh, why don't I just fucking show it? Guys, get ready. I'm going to explain modern WoW gear upgrades in a way that anybody can understand. So you have this shit, right? Can I take it out? Shit. You know this stuff, right? Fucking hell. This shit? This shit, right? So this stuff. So basically, what modern WoW gearing is the same thing as you trying to cover like a big bowl of food with this wrap thing, cellophane wrap or whatever it's called. And whenever you try to rip a piece out, it rips just like 80 to 90% of what you need. And when you try to stretch it over the ball, it kind of like unhooks or doesn't stick in one corner. So you then try to take another one, and then you try to take another one, and then you try to take another one. And each individual wrap is basically like one type of crest, valor stones, gear tracks. These drop in one dungeon, those drop in other dungeons. You get a little bit from normal and then a little bit from mythic and stuff like that. And then you end up covering a bowl with 17 little rares. The bowl is covered, the food stays nice, so the system works. People are getting gear, people are getting upgrades properly, and it functions. You feel like it's kind of engaging, which is why people play Modern WoW so much. But you have 17 fucking wraps over it when you can just throw this shit out the fucking window and get a proper one, a much bigger one that you just need one of. It would still cover the bowl. You will still need to get a big wrap, so you need to spend that time to grind that big wrap and then cover the entire bowl with it, right? This is how I personally see the upgrade gearing system of WoW. It's way too much fuckity fuck. It kind of functions because it's 17 band-aids over a problem, but the problem is still there. And the band-aids are individually not sufficient, but because there's so many, they're easily to balance, they're more easy to tune, and less risk of it fucking up. That's basically it. Plastic wraps. I don't know. I guess this one is in tubes. It comes in whatever. I don't know what it comes in. I don't think I can put this back on. Motherfucker. Alright. I'm gonna lose my shit. Press are capped anyway early in the season. I don't get your point. My point, or? Track ending cinematic was one of them. Yeah, no, the problem was that Dragonflight just wasn't consistent all throughout. The problem with that type of cinematic and a lot of the stuff is that when the story is written, it's not written with a cohesive direction, which is what Mitten is kind of trying to accomplish. I would imagine that Blizzard giving a direction for the story, because with the story of Dragonflight, it was going this way, and then somebody wanted to go this way, and then it kind of ended up all over the place. So the world building was not solid enough for you to understand it. Remember the Oath Stones that we had in the first patch of Dragonflight? Whatever happened to those? Nobody knows. The Oath Stones were supposed to be how the dragon aspects get their power back, but Amir still gave them the power back in the end. So why did we even bother with the Oath Stones? Because that was a very poor way to tell the story. Because if the Oath Stones were how the dragon aspects get their power back, that means that they could have always gotten their power back all this time. They just didn't, because plot. The story needed to move in a particular direction. Because if the Oath Stones were always going to be a way for the dragon aspects to get their power back, and need I remind you, if you did the story with the Oath Stones, they were like, oh yeah, this is totally the way to do it. We just, need to do it, and it's gonna be so. So they always knew about the Oath Stones. There was always an option for them to get their power back. So why didn't they use it against the Burning Legion when it happened? Why didn't they use it against N'Zoth and Azshara when they were threatening Azeroth? Why didn't they use it when the Jailer was threatening Azeroth from Shadowlands? None of those times. So that's a very inconsistent way to write a plot. So they had to scrap the Oath Stones because it was stupid, my guess would be, and then just move to what Amir Yggdrasil ended up being. Which food are you talking about? What do you mean? Okay. Do we try a dungeon? Do we try a key? I have a 10 mother load. Can we do this 10 mother load? I don't know if you guys want to do it. I'll open up the group. Reading gear with Valorstones and crests. What do I need here? No.
Farewell.
Transmute a pouch of weathered into carved, I guess. Or
Many
from carved into weathered. Okay.
Fair skies and strong winds. Be bold. Be true. How fare you?
Let's see if I can pump some juice. Maybe into this. All the way to max 70. I have an adventurer wrist? Brother. There's a tank. I saw you apply for a second there as a healer. And then you're like, wait a minute. That's not who I really am inside. Wait. Really? Shit, what's my other wrist? Oh, the 6. Oh shit! I had this all along? Wait a minute. 681. This is Critverse. Not too shabby. Hey, what up, Peter? Gone full bear. Go for it. Oh, a 682 Warlock? Can I keep up? I think I need to cool off my shit again. Log, what is this? Reverse. I think the belt needs a few more. Is the belt really? Wait a second. Hero track. Pick Myth. Oh, I have Myth track. Myth track. Crit mastery. Oh shit, I have a way better one. Oh, it's the same belt. Oh my god, it's the same belt as like I said it just 5 minutes ago. Save the gear set.
I offer you my aid.
Any rune crests? Okay. All right, we're starting to get some gear.
Stay vigilant.
To my level. Do we have any other chatters? Any chatters applying? Let me know, because there's like so many people here. Any new tier list for M+? Yes, sir. Actually, we have one ready for tomorrow. Because things actually changed a little bit in the meta. Your Liuv. Get Liuvin. Ruined, undermined, carved. Second. The rest I should have.
Until next time.
I had knowledge points here.
We have slept long enough.
Yeah, this too.
May we all find what we seek.
Fair skies and strong.
This.
The skies call to me.
This. Yeah, I get a few actually. Need 5 more. Let's be the last batch.
It is a world of
I still have 7. Some flight stones, valor stones. Oh, you cannot make the skip, right? What skip? Oh, in Madalo? No, I totally can. Didn't I do it with the rogue? It's just I'm just gonna be slow. Okay, more. You know, I'm done. So now I just need to get my runes gear. Pass the runes. Is this it? Is this enough? No? Oh, cloak too. No? Wait, what do I have left? Oh my god, my ring? 658. And I need another ring. Haste verse. Crit haste. This should be it. This should give me the achievement. There you go. Alright. Fuck Cersei Circlet, bro. So now I can just convert all of this stuff into gilded. Ching. Well, only one upgrade.
May we all find what we seek.
Bam. Got 15 gilded. What do we juice? We juice the pants. Okay, 670. There we go. Fuck Cersei Circlets. We're getting more staminas. We just need a healer. Do we have any healer in chat that wants to partake in the adventures of carrying Flame's sorry butt? Gomboti, is that how you call it? I think the English word is is it still compot? No. Let's take a quick look. Translate. Is that what you call it in English? No way. Yeah, compote. That's what we call. That's the English word for it too. You want to find your DPS main? Gonna have to pug a healer. We're probably pugging a warlock. Oh, shaman, right? Gonna get this boy ready. He's juicy and he definitely wants the 10. I don't think I have a portal, right? Yeah. I was off for a few days. What happened to your arm? I wanted to get a bionic arm, and I started the process, but I chickened out in the meantime. Wait, what am I doing?
Lots of treasure out there.
Which one is Zuldazar? Should be on the beach here, right? Oh my god, they made us go further in instead of having to... Oh, thank you, Jesus. Did I take my pill today? I think I did. Let me get my thing back. Ice. Arj, I'll make you delete because fuck that shit. Give me a sec. I have a flask. Second. Oh, it's my mother load. Are all the characters lands? No, I think only this and my Paladin and my Hunter. Yeah, the Shami's up again. Oh. Going to be on this vendor. I'm gonna be on circle. My God. Oh, fuck. Why do we pull this? Why do people like pulling this all of the time? This is such a terrible pull. Oh, fuck. Did some damage. I'm gonna be on the vendor. Oh, somebody else did it. Oh, fuck. Oh my God, my brain is so stupid. Oh! Oh, thank you so much for doing the things. Oh, you guys are the best. I can do one. I did one! Dad, you proud of me? Pop the potion, I think. Oh my God. Oh, I still did some damage. Shit, I don't know what to do. Okay, I just don't mount or I'm gonna be on the shaper for the kicks. I'm clicking my buttons. Uh-oh, 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 I got stuck in a fucking... Of course, because why wouldn't it happen? Why wouldn't it happen every time? Break your other arm too. How would I show you anything, man? Wait, I can Shut up, Avatar. Shut up. No, 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 kick. I kicked. Why didn't the kick work? Oh my god, I'm using the wrong one. I wonder if this shaman is confused. Why is a 670 feral so bad? But I'm kicking. Was the easiest spec with one arm maybe Guardian? No, I think it's clearly Arcane. It's not about the number of buttons, it's about the different types of commands. Arcane, you just sit on one target. That's easy. But with most other classes, you swap occasionally. Oh, maybe it was just easy for me, I don't know. No, I pressed the wrong fucking button again, bro. Like, Feral is way more difficult than Arcane for me. Oh, shit, we have the thing. Yet. I don't have Rip. I need to hit this. I think I need to remove mouse over casts because my cursor is all over the place. Oh. Did more damage than Arja, I'm happy. I'm above the 10k. How long you need to play with one hand? Oh, until I get good at the video game, bro. Holy shit. It's probably gonna take forever.
A willing sacrifice has been prepared.
They're too far. Can you move them out of the things, please? There's things everywhere. This is incredibly difficult to dodge. So hard. I'm going so bad. No, I kicked the wrong. No, I didn't kick. Why did my kick not go out? Oh, that's the wrong button. I think I can take blood talents until I get used to it, because I'm not keeping blood talents up at all. Jesus Christ, I'm barely doing any damage. This is rough. Oh my god, I'm typing. Oh, fuck, dude. Are you serious? Oh, I fucked up. I pressed Convoke before every other cooldown again. Okay. Why that way? Why no fucking fuck? What was with that fucking lazy propel? Jesus. Ah. Alright, more coffee. So people don't troll you more. Oh, I don't know. I think we went through all of the jokes already. No, my god, why did I do it again? Yeah, this is fucked. Fuck. Fuckity fuck. Nope. Yeah. Why move? There's no reason to move.
A willing sacrifice has been prepared.
Oh, this is gonna suck for me. I cannot tell where the mines are. Okay. The swelling is going down. Boss fight started.
My emissary brings you power. Take it.
Shit. Oh shit. Oh. Click! Oh my god, I cannot click! Get to the other one, but I need to press sprint.
My emissary.
No, that's not what I wanted. Shit. Ah, dude. All right, this is done. We got one out of the way. What's this? Oh, wait a minute. Do I need that? It's this for balance. Oh, I definitely need that. Thank you. Thank you. Let's get the fuck out. I'm good, thank you. Oh. The one burden this could help you in this situation. Yes, I'm aware. I'm aware. That is the joke. That is the running joke. We did get the druid out of the way though. I think I won another one on the mage. Yet, but we'll leave it for the last one. I'm logging in on something else if you guys still want to do this. But I do need to go to the bathroom first, because goddamn. Meanwhile, maybe I can cool off my my little towel thingy. What next? Fuck. Oh my god. Windwalker? No, I don't know. I don't know. That was the shit. All right. Well, I think we'll need to do warrior, but I cannot tank. Some of you guys said that Fury is like the worst to play with one hand. You might be right. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Oh, hello. Hello, Garrison. Bye, Garrison. Maybe a healer is good with one hand because you don't need full uptime on to contribute to damage. No, that's bad. So anything that needs a fast reaction time is terrible, and healers need fast reaction time because otherwise people will die. It's really interesting because it's not really intuitive what specs are good to play with one hand. Oh, slight bank. Those spats will never sell. I think range DPS is so far the easiest, and range DPS that doesn't need to target swap is by far the easiest. All right. What's that? Press Alt. 675, 681. Now the tank trinket, priory, switching around, haste mastery, that's good, crit haste, good mastery, I think I'm gonna keep it that way, haste mastery, that's good. Yep, nope, cannot press anymore. Do I need any in the weekly quest? I didn't even check what they are. These fragments. I don't think I ever complete that quest ever. The very best? Ew. Try AF in the dungeon. I just said target swap. Did you not hear the target swap? Well, I'm gonna need to get to the Warlock anyway. I'm probably gonna play demo though. Fuck, I don't even know. Alright. Dude, why do I have... I fucked my keybinds again. Oh. Alright. Alright, it's fine. It's fine. We're gonna make it work. Alright, so we have all of these 4 that will be necessary. 1, 2, bomb, AoE. 1, 2, bomb, AoE. Alright, I don't need any of these. I'll need a kick. Okay. Edit mode. Quick action bar. So these 4 are good. This is going to... I'm not gonna put leap. I don't think. I'm going to put charge. Well, I think Fury is just so doable then. In terms of key binding, at least. Put that defensive up. What do I know? It has to be charge. And okay, I guess. Bloodthirst, Ravage, Raging Blow, Rampage, Thunderclap. Then I have Recklessness, Avatar, Ravager. Oh, okay, I see what's going on. Edit mode. Quick keybind. I'm gonna put Dragon Roar there, and this will be there. This will be there. I have more defensives. I have one more button that's left. I guess I just won't bind it. I can put Stormbolt. Gorhal is the shit. The shit. Let me try a little bit on the training dummy. Let's see how that plays out before we go in. Thunderclap. Boom. Boom. Raging Blow. Rampage. Bloodthirst. Raging Blow, Thunderclap, Rampage. And I don't need Executes. Probably Bloodthirst. Woo! Big Bloodthirst. Big Bloodthirst. By the distinction. Okay, this might be doable. Did I ever check my vault? Nope. I don't have a vault. Wait, I have cool new mounts. Oh, cool. And what was the water one? Something with Zai? Nope. Okay. It was something water skimmer? Nope. Shit, I forgot the name of it. I just typed mecha. I use this. All right, I'm ready. I think. I have to ask: is Berja getting better at taking a beating? You seem to be doing fine, yeah. For sure. Oh, ATV, right. It had a weird non-mech name. Oh my god, it's Galliwick spelled backwards, bro. Never mind. Never mind. Yeah, I know what, I know ATV, yeah. It's just Galliwicks. Can I get an invite? I don't have a key, though.
What do you seek?
I could get a key. If we don't have a key. Everyone left? That's fine. We can get new people. There's always more people. Seems to misplace my key. I have a 13th theater that I can lower to a 10th theater. What happened to your arm? Try to hold 2 gore howls, and one of them was heavier. And it popped my wrist. Never hold 2 gore hops. Is this 11? This is 11, right? Yeah. It's 10. Alright, cool. We have a 10 theater pain. You are people. You are invited. Wait, is this still 11? No. Just the UI didn't update. One day they'll give warriors bloodlust, and we shall feel complete. Whatever you want, better. That's perfectly fine. We might still get a lust eventually, so maybe wait it out and see how it is. If anybody wants to join the handicapped run, we're taking in applicants. Beep. And rage regeneration just makes me slightly golden. A little bit of a lackluster animation, I guess. Crit. Wait, with all of this crit, how do I only have 16% crit? A lot more mastery. I will go to Theater of Pain. In the meantime, wait, do I need to update do I need to update the thing? Update the thing. So we did with 2 characters. Okay. Did we have DPS battle? We got Patrick coming in. We have 2 mages. 2 mages. Are they both arcane? Yes, sir! People forgot fire even exists. Bro, fire really fell off ever since arcane got buffed. Where game? Oh, a game is coming soon. Waiting for the party to form. Nice, nice mage gear, man. Holy shit. Hey, what an interesting tab. Transmog. I don't know what about it, but I kind of really like it somehow. It's good, man. It's good. It's good transmog. Looks nice. Wait, I need to show party this. Oh wait, it's from here. It's a nice transmog, right? Wonder how it looks on the north. Weirdly, decently good. But can I compare with what is this? Oh, interesting. Never really saw the full extent of Void Elf customization. Dune is having... Wait a minute, you're playing Dune? Ah, shit, man, I want to play. I'm assuming you're playing Dune Awakening, right? Ah, how is it, man? Fuck. It's fucking awesome. Ah, that's an... I don't think I can play with one hand. Oh, I'm in defensive stance? No, that's just devotional. Are you named the Slut? Rough. Yeah, I can only play like the... I can't even play the single player one, right? Because I need to shoot and do things. Alright, whenever you guys are ready. Alright, let's zug. Let's zug this boot. Is the healer from chat?
Five, four, three,
Bug.
2, 1.
Yeah, but with WoW I can just bind all of the buttons that I have to my mouse. It's easier to that, but... Oh, right, we're playing these. So focused, bro. Thunderclap. Oh. If I like walk sideways a little bit. I lose my thing. Only thing that would be difficult is movement. I want to see Flame complete an egg master. Bro, I didn't do it like with regular hands. No, that's the kind of gameplay that I probably cannot do with one hand. It's way too precise. And methodical. Oddly enough. And plus, has more freedom. Choose a way! Be on the Arbalist. Oh. Oh. Gimme, run. I'm looking at my bars quite a bit. Uh-oh. Oh my god. Oh my god, without leap, that fucking sucks, dude. Wait. Bro, how, what button does... Uh-oh. Dude, I cannot get out in time. I think I need to move ahead of time. Of course, the one time I move out is the only time they're not doing their thing. I just have to accept that I'm with my back to the things. Oh my god, do we need to leap? We need to leap. I don't know how to leap. I don't think I can leap. I don't have leap bounded. I'll need to die. Just res me. I didn't bind my leap. Fuck. Let's go 2 hands using people. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Fuck! No, this fucking mechanic! Fucking... How am I not fast enough? I don't know why I'm not getting selected.
Our challengers have passed the first trial, but they're still a long way from the
I should have binded Heroic Leap instead of Stormbolt. Not even using Stormbolt. Problem with my Heroic Leap is that it's also a leap on cursor macro, and
look what we have.
probably could have dragged it in.
Fresh meat.
No! Well, that was my kick, by the way. Change, I see. Know why we're not kicking and we're CCing. But hey, nothing went through, so that's fine. No, it went through. A kick went through. I wonder if that would have been my kick. Okay, the skip. Did it skip? Oh. Oh, click! Oh. So, Bloodlust. Think about my rotation. Turn my camera fast enough. No! No! I didn't make it! I cannot do those fancy movements. Oh, I'm gonna get fucked. Ah! being able to like pre-position kind of sucks. Just saying.
Another trial down. Looks like we might have some real contenders.
Hey, what up, Zern? Your best friends had a child? Oh shit, that's wonderful, man. More life brought into the world. Very beautiful, man. Beautiful thing. All I'm thinking is like, will that child be able to farm herbalism? So, life's long-lasting questions. Oh, this might suck, but this might suck big butt, bro. Oh. Yeah, no. Yeah, there's nothing I can do. There's nothing I can do. Oh.
My emissary brings you
Oh, that's not where I want my stuff to go. As much, probably not. What is the WoW resource thingy? Yep. How we're gonna do this? I'm gonna be on one of the. No interrupt from Peter. Oh. I was just testing my vocals, guys. I wasn't. Oh my god, kick. I wasn't yelling at anything. Fury's not that bad, actually. In terms of overall playstyle, because it's tuned way lower than the other DPSers, the fact that I'm also slow does not help whatsoever. Wait, what? Oh my god, people are not kicking. Right! I forgot! Need a defense for that. Holy shit, they got melted, dude. Kick. Stun. Play without weak aura in a long time. Is it decent enough to replace cooldown or class weak aura? Oh, this is not you mean the resource? Yeah, that's my weak aura that I made back when I used to have the use of two hands. So it was good times. Okay. I'll give Pater battle shouts. This is gonna be an annoying fight. I'll try to stay in the general position of the thing. Good, I don't think I've uh-oh. Bro, nope, I cannot backpedal. I should save Roger for Why can I not hit? I can't, bro. Ah, nah, fuck it. Much to dodge. Actually, not being able to backpedal there or strafe makes the fight so much more difficult.
Return to the central chamber. It's time to begin the main event.
I think I died once, right? Or twice.
Soldiers of Maldraxxus, are you ready for some carnage? Our rising stars now face the longest reigning champion the Theater of Pain has ever known, Wrath, the Endless Empress.
All of these NPCs on the side and the boss spawns from some other place.
Last, a worthy contender. Behold my power and despair.
Take care of the frontal. Uh-oh. Oh, nice to get it. Oh, where am I? Uh-oh. Oh my god, the boss is so close to the edge. Guys are pushing it anyway. Nice! God damn it. I got a cleaver! I don't know if I need it though. I don't know if my warrior can loot any loot. This is so weird, man. I'm not max gear, but there's no loot that a dungeon can drop that's gonna be an upgrade for me. This is just wrong. I don't know what the solution to the gearing system in Mythic Plus is, but this has to change. I cannot be missing how many item levels? 8 at least. And I'm doing the hardest dungeons possible. Even if I was doing 15, it would have been the same thing. And I'm not getting any upgrades. There's no possible upgrade that I can get from a dungeon. I don't think this is good RPG, good MMO. Something needs to change about this, I feel. But I did warrior. Hey! Let's knock another one off the list, baby. The thing is, if I wasn't doing it with you guys, would I be able to do it? I would probably need a lot of practice on the training dummy. Would that be a better challenge? Because getting carried by chat doesn't really feel like a challenge. Did you see the buff tank thread? Yes, I did, yeah. Yeah, it's a band-aid fix. It's not the real fix. So, you know. Okay. We'll need to swap from warrior. I think I might be able to do one more. I don't know what to go on next. Maybe monk, like my most important characters. Use GCE. I don't know what that means. Maybe it's better with like a one button macro thing, but binding the abilities. Ooh. Wait, I'll need to see. I don't know if I can play it. Can I play it? Windwalker, that is. What happened to your hand? Well, you know how Fists of Fury is a skill that Windwalkers have? I've watched too much anime, man, and I tried to like strengthen my fists on rocks. It worked in anime. I don't know why it doesn't work in real life. Ooh. Bro, jewel crafting just fucking sells, dude. Is jewel crafting my most profitable profession right now? I mean, I don't know if it's probably not my most profitable, but it's something that constantly sells. Something I need to take into consideration. Because we're getting concentration maxed. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, let's set up the keybinds. Oh, you heard Arja, come on. I broke it carrying pugs in dungeons. Edit mode. Quick keybind mode. Okay, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4. That's fine. Then I'll have. I think I need to change some. Am I gonna change some now? Q. This. No, it has to be. It has to be this, 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 and then that's kick. And then we have this, 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 and this. Okay. Then I have no defensives, but I'm tanky. Okay. Let me see if I can play it a little bit on the training dummy.
Where are we going today, Grandmaster?
It's mostly on the fly, derp. If you pay attention, you can catch me pausing to think of a reply. Alright, so I would do this, and I would do this, and then I would do this, 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 this. Oh my god, it didn't take. It didn't take. Shit. Remembering why you wrote down, I mean, it might as well be, right? Edit mode. Quick keybind. So this should be that. This. And this. Okay. Okay. I don't have roll anymore. Ugh, this is so triggering. Oh, I should get this. No, this. No, this. Lol. Nope. This is the one that I wanted. No! I missed it again. Do that. Do these. Hit that. Just a touch of death. No, that's not what I wanted. Just get this. Get this. Spinning crane kick. Spinning crane kick. Fuck, okay, this is very slow, dude. So slow. I have time to think about the things. Oh. How am I dropping frames, bro? I think it's Monk. Maybe he's rushing Jade Wind. Maybe that's the culprit of all my FPS drops this season. If nothing's happening, I can actually focus on the rotation. But once shit starts to happen in dungeons... Glad you're enjoying yourself, Tag. No, I missed it. Yeah, well, I need to go through all of the classes. That's the new challenge. Voice control commands. Oh my god. Imagining stuttering. A fist. And then the game is like, that ability's on cooldown, that ability's on cooldown, that ability's on cooldown. Alright, I think I'm ready. I think I'm ready to go. Do I have a vault here? I do have a vault. Care to join number 2? But I don't have... The problem is that I need so many abilities binded that I cannot... Wait a minute. Oh. Edit mode. What I could do quicker. Nope. 1 F2. So I can just maybe reach like an F1 or F2 with the hand, but I probably shouldn't. Myth crit haste. It's the cloak that didn't drop. Nice. Let's upgrade the cloak. I think I should have enough crests for that.
Farewell.
Nope. I have crests, I don't have flight stones? Fucking real? Flight stones, valor stones, whatever. I guess I don't have valor stones. Alright. What key do I have? We're gonna do Matt's key. Where's Matt? I mean, I could lower mine. Like, what else am I gonna use it for? Wait, I don't have a key, actually. Never mind. Steal them from your alts. But my the thing is, my alts need it too. I just end up losing way more valor stones this way. There's not a single character that doesn't need valor stones. So I constantly lose the tax rate of transferring. Okay. Oh, look at this. This is a cool links. Nice. Age of SMS loans. What is that? It's SMS. Short message system. Steal my shit. That actually makes sense. Rank 9 Flames Radiance mount. Wait. Do you buy it from the vendor? I have rank 4. Or you just get it? Oh no, you need to purchase, yeah. Oh, so that's exactly what I said, short message system, right? How many more do I need for the cartels? 2 more levels. Rocket Man. And the ship, because that I didn't even know that was a thing. I don't know, bro. One of the first jobs I ever had was working at a bank in what was the department again? I don't know how you call it in English. It was a department that would call their customers that weren't on time with their payments, and I had to get them to pay their loans. So I had to essentially call customers and tell them, you're late, you need to pay up, when can you pay? And I need to establish, like, you know, like a date with them and have them convince them to come and pay. It was the worst job I ever had, and I scrubbed shit and vomit from other people, and that was still better than working at the bank. The loan shark collections, yeah, there you go, collections. And in order to do that job, I had to go through whatever they called training to learn about the loans and everything. And that's when I realized, oh, I'm never, ever, ever going to get a bank loan. When I realized exactly what bank loans is. So the main problem, I think, is just education or a lack thereof. Bank loans, if you understand really what bank loans are, you're probably never going to get a bank loan. Probably. Well, I wasn't a loan shark, because loan sharks loan people money. I was collecting. I was the guy that would knock on your door, breaking your kneecaps if you didn't pay. You know, metaphorically speaking. Alright. I think I might need to get my my medicine soon. I had a job where I loaned money and busted kneecaps. Interestingly, it was one of the best jobs. Holy shit, that was, for me, it was terrible. I don't think I was depressed in a clinical sense, but it was a depressing job. I had to call people, because people who don't pay their loans, they're not, you know, cheery people. It's not like they're doing it for fun or, haha, screw you, bank. They legit had like real issues. I remember I had one call where I had to talk an old lady that had cancer and couldn't pay her loans because of the cancer medicine that she had to buy. Or at least that's what she told me, right? It might have been fake, but who knows? You never know. And I had to convince her that although it was unfortunate that she had cancer, she still had to respect her bank loans. Because I had scripts that I needed to abide by and things that I was not allowed to say. I wasn't allowed to overly empathize with the customer. I wasn't allowed to ever agree with them if that agreement was in conflict with them paying the bank loan. And that just took away so much humanity out of the interaction that I legit was almost always angry when I was at that job. It was the shittiest fucking job. I would rather be a fucking janitor than ever do that kind of shit ever again. Will Heroic Jesper Diamond be better than a Craft Mythic on disc? And I'm not sure. I don't know, bro. It's all really stats. It depends on how much you value mastery, because the difference would be the stamina that would be a difference and the amount of mastery that you get. Because the crafted one has more raw amount of stats, which usually is better for healers. But the heroic one just has like an insane amount of mastery. So if your mastery is overvalued over anything else by a long shot, then you probably want to get the heroic jester. You want a lot of crit as Oracle? Yeah, probably. He's not sure what to pick this week. For that, if it's a disc, I would have to ask Marcelian because I don't know personally. If not, then I would recommend going into the priest Discord and asking there. What keys does Matt have? A 9 Priory. Jesus Christ. Oh my god, my arm is so stiff. Jesus. Alright, the muscles at least. Do you want to drop your 12 by any chance, Pater? So we can do a 10? I don't know what key I have, and I can talk to the NPC, but I'm pretty sure I'm not going to get a 10 key. I haven't done keys with Monk in a while. If you want. Okay, cool. Workshop. Plus 10. Priory, not Griff, and Flame. No, it's a 9. It's not the fact that it's Priory. I can heal 2 if needed. I guess it depends on what we get from chat. If we get like another gamer, most likely a DPS. I'll make Arja the lead. Workshop. See if it's a workshop. Oh, we're getting Patrick to heal. There we go. That covers our bloodlust too. That's wonderful. What build am I running? Raid builds. Oh. Ooh, food. Nash. All right. Move butts, please. Matt, always the last one. Fucking lazy bitch. Other heroic Jasper or Muggy Jug, but have 2 mythic trinkets, which are good. That's perfectly fine. I'm just not very knowledgeable on healers this season. Just don't know what dungeon we're doing workshop. How does everybody else know? Motherfucker. I'll write in chat for you next time. Alright. Let's see if we can make this work. Tiger Palm, Blackout Kick, Sun Kick, Fist of Fury, Rolling Dragon Punch, Dance of Chi-Ji, Slicing Winds, Kick, Storm Earth and Fire, Zuen, Thunderlord, Conduit. Okay.
5, 4,
So officially, Windwalker has 11 DPS buttons, rotation and cooldowns, and can have 12 if you play the Giga AoE build. And that's not counting any utility, any self-sustain, any defensives whatsoever.
Strike the city itself, and that means passing through the Robodrome.
Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. Shit, I don't know what to... Oh... Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. No! Oh. I don't have any mobility to run away from ads if I pull aggro. I could have kept it actually.
This is a statistical anomaly. Our visitors are still alive. Time to introduce them to
Right, alright. This might be a difficult dungeon. There's a lot of dodging and intricate movement. The problem is that I'm just not very reliable with mechanics. And the last boss is gonna suck majorly. No! Chase me. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Answer? Uh-oh, uh-oh, no! I cannot have mobility! No, 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 no. Alright. Ah! God, Windwalker still has such a smooth rotation even with the shitty keybind setup. Uh-oh, I cannot backpedal. Shit. Oh, King! I think we need to buff Shadow Priest, guys. Shadow Priests are being out DPS by one-hand gamers. Thank God I have Patrick as my healer. I can focus on not having to press defensives.
My emissary brings you power. Take it.
Oh my god, the movement. I want to kill myself. No, 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 no. Dog. Oof. Right. This guy. Choose this guy. To be fair, there's a little bit of a downtime on Windwalker because I have so many channeled abilities. So I have time to think about my abilities a little bit more. It's interesting. It's interesting how this works. Yeah, what is that? What the fuck? What weaker is that? How? Since when do I have that shit? Oh my god, I pressed enter. I lost my procs because I was typing. It's Blizz is default now? No way, bro. No, no way, dude. The game is finally playing itself for me. What I always wanted. It's not Blizz, bro. Look at the icon. It's so shit quality. I can Photoshop it better. It has its background still uncut. What the fuck is this? There's no way this is Blizz. Look how shitty the quality of this icon is. Break energy time for one button rotation? Probably. Oh. Uh-oh. How do I do this without jumping? Oh, this is gonna take a while. Oh shit, the fire was gone though.
Excessive levels of refresh detected. Attention! Attention, citizens. Please remain in your domiciles.
Just Tiger Palm.
Guards are currently en route to quell the disturbance.
Beyond Star.
You
Bounce.
dismantled a few of my lesser inventions.
Hello.
A willing sacrifice has been prepared.
Oh shit, nope. No, my fists.
You possess a modicum of skill. It will prove insufficient.
What do you have on your main monk? I don't know, 3k 100 something, I think. I have cooldowns, but I don't think. All right, let's see how we do the maze.
I want their stench removed from my city.
I have activated all civic defenses, my king. Rest assured, these organisms will be expunged from our metropolis.
I think I can jump. I think I need to do.
Not allow these bots to
I
detect
think I need to do it that way.
remaining within the steam will shield you from their sensors.
I don't have movement speed. I don't have movement speed. Fuck. 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 Why? How did I not get stuck getting here, but I got stuck going out? Sure, you can do pack on boss with Lust. That'll be interesting. But you guys are in charge of kicking. That was bad usage of range kick. I'll kick next. Nope. We used all our range kicks whenever melee can kick. Good luck, everybody! So trippy, it's making me motion sick. We did the what could have been the hardest boss in the dungeon for me, so yay team! Got him. Got him.
We can commandeer that transport to access Mechagon's tower. So, my misguided son returns.
Look, got a bit of damage.
This far. You are no longer my father. Just a malfunctioning machine that must be shut down. Poor child.
It's a good sign.
You could accept the truth. The curse of flesh has run rampant across Azeroth, and I will replace it with mechanical purity.
Me. Me still. Still keeping them in the thing. Still keeping them in the thing. Uh-oh. Oh, I never pressed my conduit. Shit. Nope, that's not the one. This is the one. Okay, wait. I need my rushing Jade Wind to go away. Need my rushing Jade Wind to go away. I need my rushing Jade Wind to go away. Thought I would pull.
A willing sacrifice has been prepared.
Hold up on us for the boss, I guess. Fuck. Tommy, please. Uh-oh. Now, this is gonna be a fun boss. Dude, this is a different kind of video game. Can hold off a little bit. Oh. is safe. Pop on defensive. Got him! Plus 13 key. Let's go. Alright. We got Monk done too. G. This was actually one of the... definitely the best run though. What, did you get the wrists, man? Imposter versus Shaman in the group. Gotta kick him out. No, the better actually loot the wrist wraps. Wristy wraps. Right. Thank you for the runs, everybody. This will be it for today's stream. There's a couple of things that I need to take care of, and the cool thing that we will do today that you will find out next week. Let's just say it's good to be hyped for World of Warcraft. Thank you, Robbins, for the 9-month streak. Appreciate it so much. And make sure you catch our latest video that we published last night about WoW's expansion, summarized in 1 minute or less. If you like that kind of goofy style content. Love y'all. Have a wonderful rest of the day. See ya. Bye.